Okay, so today let's talk about Anta. It used to be just a sports brand here in China, competing with Nike and Adidas. But now it owns global names like Salomon, Architecture, and Decenti. So it didn't create all these brands from scratch. Instead, it bought them. Then used its strong dynamic operations to grow them in China. Smart movie, right? So it's hard to build new high-end brands. So Anna took another path, buy existing ones and operate them well. And this is not just Anta. Think about the term "machine." They use in China's super Asian supply chains to reach global customers fast and cheap. This is a sign Chinese companies are learning to play on the global stage and doing it with their own strength. I was born in the 90s. I've seen how much China has changed in just 30 years. You can go to the border and look across the Yellow River. North Korea still looks like China from the 1980s. But here in China, we've gone through massive transformations. So, thanks to reforms and opening up, my generation got real chances in jobs, education, and personal growth. We are not perfect, but we've come a long way. Honestly, I don't like talking about politics. That's beyond my knowledge. And to be fair, every system, capitalism or socialism, I think it has its own logic and problems. But what I can talk about is my own experience, how I've benefited from a system that's good at getting big things done, how I've seen cities rise, railways spread, and people's lives improve. That's real, and I'm proud of it. There was this famous YouTuber, I forgot his name, who visited China recently. He was surprised by how different things were compared to what he heard before in the West media. Now China has opened more visa-free entry policies, hoping more and more foreigners can come and see for themselves. So don't just imagine what China is like. Come and look. Ride high-speed rail, walk in our cities, talk to our people. You will feel the energy, the skill, and the speed, not from propaganda, but from your own eyes. Today China is the only country in the world that has a complete, full-scale industry supply chain. We can build almost anything from shoes to smartphones to satellites. Yes, our dynamic consumption still has challenges, and yes, we need time to upgrade the system. But don't forget, no long ago, our factories had to make thousands of shoes just to trade for one Boeing jet. Back then, we didn't even have prop warships. Now, we've built our own navy. Now, we're not at the same level anymore. As a Chinese person, I don't think we want to fight with anyone. That's not our nature. We're not aggressive. We're just influential. We don't like to create a conflict, but we are not afraid of it either. China has never been a country that wants to invade others. What we care more about is development, stability, and dignity. Of course, I think Western culture has its strengths, innovation, freedom, individualism, but I think Chinese culture also has wisdom, such as balance, respect, harmony. Charlie Munger, the first chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, once said he loved Confucius. Isn't it interesting? A top American investor inspired by an Asian Chinese philosopher. That's what I believe in. If we keep thinking deeply, we will find that great ideas from different countries often meet at the top. So today I just wanted to share my thoughts, not as a politician, not as a businessman, just as a Chinese guy who grew up in this era. If you're watching this, thank you for listening. I hope more people around the world will understand China in a deeper, more balanced way, not through headlines, but through real people like me. So see you next time. Bye bye.